I'm not real. An apparition, a ghost of my former self. After my terrible journeys and adventures, there's hardly any of me left, and I am not real. But before all those journeys, when I went on a quest to discover the truth, if there was such a thing as perfect love. Before all of that, I was just Hob the pig man. And this is true. Hob. Not that I like the name, oh no. My proper name is Robin. Robin Swinnard. And Hob's short for Robin, but when they call me Robin, what they're sort of saying is, him what's from the village. Him what doesn't know very much. And I'm not keen on the Swinnard bit neither. Because you start off like being called Swinnard, what are you going to end up doing? It was your idea to call me Swinnard, thank you. My first ever performance, I said, I've got a surname, and she said, Swinnard. You're going to end up herding the swine, aren't you? And that's what happened. You see, how it goes is, I'm wandering about the village, you know, and of course, you all have a pig, and you keep it in your house. And then when you get up, you push it out the door, and they're all wandering about now. I felt sorry for them. So I took them all in and started looking after them all. I'm never short of company. I'm never cold on a night. And pigs are lovely and friendly. People don't tend to like me very much. But the pigs quite like me. But how it all came about was one of these here pigs wandered off, it did. So I went looking for my pig. And where was it? But up by the root stone. But wandered by the root stone. There it is, stuck right up into the air. Oh, from long, long before the Vikings it's been stood there. But when they built a church by it, they said it was the Devil's Stone. And they built a little door into the back of the church. And then when you have a christening, you open the door, and out flies the devil into the stone. Well, I was walking by when the door opened and it got me and it sent me in. It isn't a devil's stone. It's a gateway to the land of fairy. Yes, and I lived in the land of fairy. I have never been the same since. Everything about the world of fairies is different. Nothing is how we know it here. It completely changed me living there, it did. It sent me crazy. Oh, the place is full of terrible beauty it is. And there is a great lord that rules over the place. The fairy king. Powerful he is with his great spells. Folly-dolly-doo-dee-da. And the next thing you know, I'm his dancing slave, I am. I didn't enjoy it very much, despite what it looks like. But there was a woman. Oh, lovely she was. Oh, she was tall and elegant, powerful. She had a long neck and long hair and a long, flowing, semi-translucent. I added that bit in for my own sake. Oh, I was smitten as soon as I looked at her. Oh, I swooned. I swooned and I went all dizzy like that. Oh, and she liked me as well, she did. So I went to the fairy king and I asked for a hand in marriage. And he said yes. Oh, the wedding was wonderful, it was. Oh, there was flutterings and dancings and magical food and wonderful music. And then the great fairy king, he says, "Do you take the hand of my daughter in marriage?" And I said, "Aye." And I went all dizzy and swoony again. And I couldn't get the words out. And I leant against the wall, I did. And I said, Lena, guess what? I think, hang on. They don't have any walls in the world of fairy. And I looked round, and it was the root stone. And I fell through. And I was back in the ordinary world, and I couldn't get back in. I was trapped over here. And my love was out there. And do you know what I said? Do. It's just too late. If I'd only said I do before I came back out. But I was trapped out here. And I got my old job back as the pig man. I did. But I wasn't happy. I roamed the world. I did. Oh, it was terrible, it was. I didn't want to be a pig man again, and my heart broke, and it was. And I thought, well, I'll have to go on a quest. I did. And I said, okay, come on with me, pigs, you come with me. And off we went. I wasn't looking where I was going, I was thinking of the whole fairy world and all that. Oh, and my love, I wasn't walking along. And I didn't see the terribly dangerous thing right in front of me. I'm wandering along in a dream, I am, and I run my fingers through my hair. Elf locks. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. And I didn't look round until it was too late. And there was the terribly dangerous thing right in front of me. It was a grass tuft. I tripped up over it. And I landed in a fairy ring. And as soon as I got it, I had to start dancing. And I'm dancing away in the fairy ring. And all these fairies started fluttering around me, gathering around me. Ooh, they were lovely, they were these long, semi-translucent dresses. But they were dark and strange. They had wings you could see through, right to the edge of darkness. And I'm dancing away. And they said, do you know how long you've been in here? And I said, well, I don't care. And they said, no, how long have you been in here? And I said, oh, about a minute. I said, oh, you've been dancing for hundreds and hundreds of years. Oh, I'm trapped, how am I ever going to get out? How can I get out of here? And they said, you have to wear something inside out. Keep dancing, and I'm walking oh, I'm in my hat. I don't know if you think this will do, but with that name. Oh, I can go. And they said, you can go that way, back into the land of fairy. Or you can go that way, back into the real world. I said, I'll go that way and meet my love. Oh no, they said, she has pined away without you. Time is different there. And she's pined away to nothing. And her spirit floated away. And as it went, she said she was going to see if she could find if there was such a thing as perfect love. And at that, the fairy king came down with his floating throne. And he was surrounded by pixies and fairies in semi-translucent and giggling gnomes. There was all around him, there was giggling gnomes, they were laughing, they were ha ha ha, he, I'm a laughing gnome. And then he said, you may be with my daughter again if you can prove that you believe there is such a thing as perfect love. And that was it. I was out of the fairy ring and back in the real world with me pigs again. So I put me out the right way around because it looks ridiculous otherwise.